Hello, welcome to another video. So, 11 months have been lactose gluten intolerant. How am I finding it? So, for those of you that don't know, I was struggling with training really badly. All the things associated with an irritated bowel from eating something. I didn't know what I was eating that was making me feel horrid. But I was having not just days of bad training, or I was having weeks. Like it flare up on a Sunday and I'd still be bad that Friday, that Saturday, pushing a week. So I decided to do an intolerance test. So I did one through a company, Check My Body Health. Not sponsored. But I did one and it was very, very eye-opening. So if you've not seen my intolerance test review, I'll put a pin card up. Go and watch that before you watch this, because it won't make much sense. Published that on the 28th of November 2020, so you're pushing nearly a year, 12 months since I did that. And I thought I'd check and see how I've been. But I know lots of people that suffer from bloating, gas, upset stomachs, other stuff. They don't know what. I was really struggling because I might have ate something on the Monday, but I'd not have a flare up until Tuesday afternoon. By then you've eaten a lot more meals. Couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was, because I've obviously eaten more stuff between that point and that point. And for me, I've said this in the past, I'm not naturally strong. I have to work at it probably more than the average person for some unknown reason. I need progressive training over a long period to get up to a good level of strength. Now if I was having 2, 3, 4, 5 days of no training, or not just no training, no meaningful training, I'm not in that window of optimal reps or optimal weight. I'm scared of the repercussions, but also if my belly flares up, I'll lose my appetite. Like within the space of a couple of hours, I've lost my appetite. And if you've lost your appetite, you're not eating, you're not going to train right, because you need the food in your system, and then therefore you become weaker because you've not got the energy. Massive knock-on effect, to the point of getting really annoyed with it. So I did an intolerance test. So out of the tests, foods, if you've watched the video, you know, foods, minerals, vitamins, metals, all those kind of things. The main two were lactose, so everything that had milk in them, cheeses, yogurts, milk, all that kind of stuff was a red. You have a red, you have a yellowy amber, and the green. As far as I read it was, green's fine, you can eat them. Orange, you have a slight reaction to, and if you eat lots of orange ones together, you'll have a flare up, you'll have an issue. So bear in mind, this is an intolerance, not an allergy. So my body has trouble digesting this. I'm not allergic. They're two completely different things. If you have a lot of orange, you'll have an issue. If you have red, you have an issue. So I cut out, I don't like cheese. I've never been a massive cheese goer. If someone cooks me a meal and there's cheese in it, I'll eat it. Unless it's something mental like cheese fondue, I'll eat it. I won't be nasty. But if it's my choice, I'll stay well away from cheese. I just don't like it. The texture in your mouth, the meltiness, minging. So me going lactose intolerant wasn't. It's weird though, because when I was younger, I used to drink pints upon pints of milk, and full fat milk. I used to, a 6-pinter and some custard creams, both got milk in. I used to absolutely, I'd just destroy it, absolutely. And now I really have an issue. And you might go, yeah, but if you were to start eating it in moderation, you'd get used to it. No, I had a pizza the other week and it took me a week to recover from it. And it just makes you feel horrible, bloated, just minging. So I don't drink or eat anything that has cow's milk in it now. I've got lacto blockers, but they still don't. I thought I'd got a reprise. I thought, oh great, I can eat this and eat this, but no, I still get issues. And when you're, I can't put my belt on in the gym at the moment because I'm a bit injured. So I could do everything beltless. It's going to probably be better in the long run. But putting a belt on when you've also already got quite an upset belly, it's just a recipe for disaster. So yeah, I did the intolerance test. There was quite a lot of reds, but quite a lot of them I don't eat anyway. One of them was chicken, for some unknown reason. But milk, so yogurts, cheese, milks, anything that has milk in it, and you will be very surprised how many things have milk in that you wouldn't expect. Nearly every flavoured crisp use whey powder, milk powder, to spray the flavour on as like a carrier of the flavour. Even some plain ones, salt and vinegar, ready salted, use it. So you've got to be careful. And also, I'm gluten intolerant. Now I kind of had an inkling to this. I kind of had an inkling that I maybe was. Bread used to bloat me, and that therefore means that there's an intolerance, that your body's struggling to digest it. I kind of had an inkling on this. Now, for training, I don't feel bread's the greatest of carb. Really, I feel there are a lot better ones out there. Rice, sweet potato. Pasta, I'm not a massive pasta fan. Some of the gym kitchen meals, there's a vegan one and there's a noodle one. They're nice, but I'm not a massive pasta fan, because obviously that has flour in it, gluten in it. So, gluten and milk. How have I found it? So it's really weird actually. I don't miss milk at all. I'm having oat milk. They do like 4. I'm having they do a barista one, so like for coffees, which is in that. For coffees, I have the barista one. Don't know what the difference to it is. I just think you can whip it, you can foam it on a coffee machine, and then they have like a whole milk or full fat one. That's lovely. To be honest, I prefer it. I now find that normal milk's too sweet. And you have all the like Oatly ice creams, and you have free from ice creams, and like Ben and Jerry's do a free from. It's not the same, so I'd rather just not have it. And gluten, so I'm not as intolerant to gluten as I am milk, but I still cut it out. It's like all of a sudden creeps up on me and gets me, and then I'm going for a heavy set of deadlifts in the morning, and I'm in a bit of issues. So I cut out bread. So my favourite takeaway used to be pizza. It's not the same, it's not now anymore. Especially if you go for a vegan or a gluten-free. They're nice, but you're always thinking of the Pizza Hut or the Domino's, other pizza takeaways are available. It's just not the same at all. It's just not. So yeah, so glad I did it. I'm getting so much more. Still have the odd flare up, but more manageable. I have tablets which help it. Coolpix, which is IBS tablets. I have all tablets that can help. You can get 4 Coolpix a day, so they really do help. Peppermint oil and all that, so I can get it subdued if it really flares up. But it's nasty, it's not nice. People go, oh, just eat it. Well no, because if I eat it now, you won't be in 3-4. It can be I can get wind in an hour from eating something. It's really bad. It can be really, really, really bad and really debilitating. It's just hot. You just feel awful. You feel really, really sick, and then you get. It's just not nice. So if you're looking for an intolerance test, try them. It's hair. You put hair and send hair off, and they send you a full, really detailed PDF of, like I say, foods, minerals, metals, all those and lots more. Really easy to follow. Really, Jamie did one as well. I got Jamie to do one. They did a couples plan. It's really, really beneficial. It is one of the best things I've done. To be able to, it's so annoying when you feel strong and you feel really like you want to have a very good session, but then you eat something and then you've got 4 or 5 days of absolute abject misery, to the point of, if I ate something tonight that I didn't know had milk in it, or I slipped up and I ate it and I forgot, today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. It could be next week before I feel better. And therefore, if I'm tonight and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday not eating properly because my appetite goes, it's going to have such an effect on trying to build muscle and gain size and get stronger. So the fact that I now know what not to eat, just cut it out. It's so much easier now to be dairy free, be gluten free. It's just not difficult like it was in the past. So everybody does some form of dairy free, whether it's soya or oat milk. Soya and oat are the best. If you're going to do a hot drink, don't really use almond because it splits. Rice milk, never had it, so I don't know, but I know oat milk and soya, they have some form of protein strand in them. I've watched this. So when you heat them, they stabilise, whereas when you heat almond milk, it splits. If you ever put it in tea, it splits. It's still drinkable, but it looks minging. So yeah, how am I 11 months on? So much better, so much stronger. I'm able to get the sessions in. So yeah, so we're on 86 subscribers at the moment. 14 more and we get the 100 subscriber special. It's been a long time coming. Still feels a very long way off. But to put it in perspective, video that went live yesterday. We're talking views here, we're talking progression. Bit off subject, but if we go for the intolerance test, so that's 11 months ago, 27 views. See that there? 27 views. 11 months ago. If we go back to my dashboard and we go on the video that went live yesterday, at the top there, see that? 24 views. So a day I'm getting 24 views. 11 months I've had 27 views. The videos that have gone live on the days prior to that are how much my channel cost me. That's got 26 views, 29 views, 43 views, 37 views. So everything's moving. Granted, you might be thinking, wow, that's really bad for how long your channel's been there. Yeah, but I'm sticking with it. Sticking with it. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. Thank you and welcome to the new subscribers. Filming this on Thursday, lots of fireworks. So yeah, that's how I am dealing with the intolerance. There's days that it annoys me, days that I want a milkshake, and no matter what you do to it, dairy free, you want the dairy, you want the fat from the cow's milk, and the really good ice cream. They're just never the same. It's not like I've never. It's difficult because you've tasted the dairy stuff, so you always compare yourself back to the dairy stuff, and it's never the same. It's nice. There are some really nice dairy-free alternatives out there, but they are not the same. Sad. But big thanks to Check My Body Health for the ease of using them. They probably won't watch this, but still thanks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.